Yo, I wasn't gonna make this video, but shit kind of fucked me up and shit. You know, like there's only certain people that when they pass away, I kind of just sit back and be like, damn, that person was like really like I really enjoyed that person while they were alive, not even because anything else. Like, yo, dog, I would randomly just put on Friday sometimes. It's on fucking I think Amazon Prime or some shit. It's just one of those movies that's there all the time. I used to just watch that shit, and yo, when fucking John Witherspoon comes on and does his thing, yo, he is par for par with Chris Tucker, the best thing in that fucking movie. And yo, he's not even the star. He's like a fucking co-star or whatever. But yo, I'm gonna keep it real. What John Witherspoon did with his life is what everyone should strive to do. He has mad fucking influence on the culture. Like when you're able to leave that much work out where people could just go back and view what you were and who and what you did and who you were. Like this dog, he got mad classic roles. Like even just a movie like Friday. Anybody could watch that. Like, yo, I remember when Friday came out. And I was like 10 or 11 years old maybe. But I remember, yo, that movie was already like, when I was in high school, it was already like 6 or 7 years old. You know, in kids' minds times and whatever, it's an older movie by 6 or 7 years old after it came out. But yo, people used to talk about that shit in my high school. Like I said, when that movie came out, I was fucking not even in middle school, probably elementary school. But by the time I got to high school, that shit was still like a movie that was like the first Friday too, not even part 2 or part 3. The first Friday, like, yo, there's certain things that hit time and it just lasts. And look, I know how old people are. Older motherfuckers be like, oh, this shit is classic, you don't understand, whatever. But then there's certain shit where everybody just fucking just comes together and be like, yo, there's no way to deny that. There's a lot of shit. You know who I've seen grow into that shit? This is way off topic, but like Michael Jackson. Like I know fucking like fucking my nephew's friends or some shit, or my wife's little cousins and shit, 10, 11 years old, fucking like Michael Jackson. Is timeless. It's like there's no way to fucking talking about songs that are older than me. Like Thriller's older than older than me. Holy shit. But yeah, there's certain shit that you just can't fucking deny. You can't deny it, man. It's just unfucking deniable. And movies, you know, like are one of those things, man. Friday is just a fucking genuinely funny fucking movie. Yo, I've seen that movie with so many fucking people throughout the years and shit. So I live in the suburbs and shit. I've seen that shit with white fucking people, Asian people, fucking, you know, blacks, Spanish, whatever. Yo, it just crosses all mediums and shit. It's fucking amazing. As it should. We're all fucking human. You know what I'm saying? But there's not that much shit that does that. There'll be fucking like movies like, how would I say? Shit, I can't even call it. Like, what kind of movie doesn't translate really well? I don't even know why I'm thinking about this, but I just said there's some movies that don't translate. It would be like, fuck. Call me off guard. But anyways, some shit just doesn't translate well. Music, there you go, because movies are entertainment. There's some music that just don't fucking cross over with other people. Boom, got it. But yeah, as far as entertainment, you know, movies is like music. It's entertainment. It's all it is, nothing more to it. There's shit that doesn't cross over, man. Luckily, comedy is that that's what I was trying to go at. Comedy is that interpreter that you don't even have to speak the language. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just crosses all genres. You ain't gotta like rap, you ain't gotta like rock, you ain't gotta like R&B, you ain't gotta like, there's no qualifications to see a comedy. And John Witherspoon was that, man. Like when I just heard that, I was like, damn, it's kind of fucked up. I was like, that guy was funny as hell. Like when you hit somebody's funny bone, more people like you. You could take that anywhere, any way you want to. But being funny makes you transcend everybody else. If people think you're a funny person, you fucking go through over and out through everyone who isn't funny, because people like funny shit. people, like, even this is the formula even with movies now. The biggest movies right now, some of them have a lot of comedy in it because it translates so well. A lot of fucking, even like, I'm going off because I want to explain myself. Even like the Joker movie about a fucking psychotic person who fucking loses their mind and starts killing people. The movie's still funny. There's parts in it that's funny. Why? Because they want you to like the character. What's the one thing you could do to make somebody like you? Being fucking funny. Nigga, being funny will make a fucking ugly person beautiful, will make a fucking corny person cool, would make, it's just, if you're a funny person, sarcastic person, you have fucking personality, it overshines every fucking thing. Please believe it, man. Trust me. And fucking, there's only a certain few who have that fucking ability. Like, if you can make, like, I think I'm a hard person to fucking make laugh. I do believe that. Like, oh my God. There's so many comedians out nowadays I don't find fucking funny at all. That's just my opinion, though. Just my opinion. Like, how else I gonna say this? Like, for example, I hate trailing off, but I want to get to the importance of being a comedian, because I think that's to me, like, a MC is a pure artist. A comedian is like, right in that realm. An actor is right in that realm. But let me get to what I was gonna say. Like Kevin Hart, #1 comedian in the world right now. We can't deny that. Like, I don't really like a lot of his shit, but there is instances like the 40-year-old version, for the 1 minute and 30 seconds he was in that movie, I thought he was fucking hilarious. It's fucked up now that I just don't like it. Like, I've seen his stand-up comedy shit, I just don't find it funny. Like, to me, Dave Chappelle, like, fucking blows him out the water. But I could give it up for him. The 40-year-old version, that segment he was in was fucking hilarious, yo. I was fucking balling up when I saw that part. Like, that part was fucking amazing. But yeah, back to it. I'm going all over the place. I just want to explain, like, the reason I started recording this video, because I wanted to explain the importance of being a funny, likable character. Because, like I said, you leave your imprint on people. Like me, as far as I go on with life, being, I think, as funny as I am, I'll go back to shit that John Witherspoon said in the way he said it, or even phrases that he threw out. One of my favorite ones was, he should have fucking copyrighted this one, is, I ain't pussy whip, I whips the pussy. Like that. Oh my God, yo, that is the one, that fucking amazing. If he didn't write that, if he improvises that, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's real important, man. For real, to be a fucking comedian, to make people laugh on that kind of level is fucking hard to do. There's people, man, I've seen movies of comedians who they only hit a demographic and they fucking suck. Fucking translate into other people and shit. There's only a few that could do it. Like, to me, another one, I think when he hits it, is like Adam Sandler. That's why he's fucking makes still movies till this day. Fucking, who else? Dave Chappelle. He had a fucking show that was unstoppable, and he still gets fucking 20 million just to get on stage and perform for an hour. Fucking still have gas. Ridiculous. But back to John Witherspoon. I'm trailing off like a motherfucker. I love trailing off because I like to get my point across. Much respect to him, yo. I don't even know why. Like, I never thought him dying would make me think back. Like, damn, yo, he was a funny motherfucker, man. The Boondock Show, yada yada, this, that, and third, yo. Just fucking generally fucking funny guy, man. Never would have thought I would have felt that about him. But I'm glad to say he's not one of those people where I got into after he died. Did not. I've been watching his shit. Been.